Grand Rising family, Grand Rising, out here getting this beautiful photon energy. You know what I'm saying? As always, out here healing myself. You know, man, I just had a download as I was just sitting out here, man. And one thing that this for all the chosen ones out there, or just for anybody in general that's having hard times with learning how to accept themselves. You know what I mean? You got to be able to learn how to accept yourself. And like I said, within my journey, how I was able to do that is by learning that everything that we've been taught was a lie, basically, and realizing that everything that you was taught that was right is not right, and everything that you was taught that was wrong is not wrong. Because we've been programmed this way to believe everything that they taught us, with this right and wrong shit. And that's one way that you can look at life too, like let go. In order to accept yourself, let go of what they told you was right and what was wrong. You know what I mean? Like, anciently, we live totally different. Like, for instance, like when it come down, I'm just using this as an example, like with marriage and stuff, like the religion, man-made construct of marriage is where you only supposed to be submissive, only have one wife, and just the shit that we've been taught or programmed to believe. So anciently, what we practiced before they landed here and conquered our planet and forced these type of rules and the shit that they put amongst us, like the shit that they forced us to believe that was right and wrong. Like, we didn't live that way anciently. Back then, the guys had multiple wives, and that was due to the fact that one woman she can only you know bring so many kids. She can only bring so many lives here. So gods had multiple wives because, like I said, they can populate, and they can come together as a unit, as a family, because in order to raise up a family it takes a village. But we've been taught that it takes two. But in reality, our ancestors anciently they had multiple wives. All the guys had multiple wives, and they all worked as a unit, as a village, and to raise those kids up. And it's not to say, oh, because if you start looking at it as a mindset of, oh, because see, the way that they manipulated it was to make you think you a hoe, or oh, you just want to fuck off. But if you looking at it from that mindset, you're moving in your low vibration. You're not at your God-like self if you moving in that vibration. But when you at your highest vibration, you will start to understand that you there to build your woman up, provide and protect your woman, make them feel protected, make them feel safe, make them feel comfortable, make them feel loved. You know what I mean? That's what they created us for, because the black woman is God and she manifested herself from dark matter energy, but they created us to provide and protect. You know what I'm saying? As we are the masculine energy, so that means we go out and make shit happen. You know what I mean? We're out to enforce shit, to make it happen, while the goddesses have the feminine energy, which is when they receive. You know what I'm saying? We they give out the orders, we go make the shit happen so that they can receive, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that deep. But with the way that life is now, they manipulated it. But that's just an example that I was just using, just to let you know that it took a village. But when you looking at it from a mindset, oh, I'm just trying to fuck on something and have multiple wives, that's not what it was for. It was to come together, to unite and to build and populate, and put more of our speed, and bring more of us on this surface, because that's what we are, reflections of each other. You feel me? So that's if you get caught up in the way that they told you how things should be. And that's when you look at what's right or what's wrong, but you going off based off what you've been programmed to believe, and not what you come from. You know what I mean? That's what they want us to do, run from what we come from. Just like they also tell us that we not perfect. See, now they programmed that in our mind to make us believe that we're not perfect. And ye are gods, like it said in the Bible. So we are perfect. We're everything, and everything is us, gods and goddesses. We are everything, and everything is us, neuromelanated beings. Everything comes from dark matter energy. So it's like they taught us that we're not perfect. But you see what I'm saying? That makes you limit yourself from being your highest version, because you think that you're not perfect. You don't think that you're worth shit, or capable of having success, or being where you want to be in life, because you're letting them limit your belief system. You see what I'm saying? So that's all it is. You have to reprogram your mind to let go of what you've been taught was right and wrong. And you also just have to learn that no matter what, whether you're doing right or you doing wrong based off what they've been teaching you or taught you, you know, you can't let that, you know, limit where you're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Because I hear people say all the time, like, oh man, I lived my whole life already, and you know, I'm old now, I'm in my 60s or I'm in my 50s, I don't see no future for me, I ain't got none, I done lived my life already, I done worked my 30 years and retired. Well, that's the limitations that you put on yourself. Nothing can stop you from becoming where you want to get or where you're trying to go. Nothing can stop that. Only you limit yourself by your mindset. You know, you limit yourself from that. But you've been taught to limit yourself because they don't want you to know how powerful you are, you know, and how powerful you are. And just, you know, they got you limiting yourself, man. You see how they constructed this man-made system, man, with these regulations? Like, it's bullshit. But I just want you to know that no matter how old you are, like, it's never the end of the road. It don't matter how old you get or how long you done lived here and you feel like you have no shot or no chance. That's all a mindset. You got to get off your ass and keep going to make whatever it is you want happen. Only you can manifest your reality and bring it into this reality. This life is like a video game, but it's like you have to do the work to make shit happen to get you there. You know, like every day, like I try to make it, you know, like I said, I ain't saying that, you know, that I just got it all, like I'm just better than anybody, but at the same time I'm gonna live my life as if it's already here, because it is here. You feel me? When you know and you believe that and you program your subconscious, you can control everything you want to happen in your life. You can manifest your reality. Like even down in my music, I was talking about shit in my music years ago that I manifested into my reality. Like me being able to keep doing music, me being able to use my voice to speak to help others, like as much as I can on my end. And I respect all the intellects and all the brothers and sisters out here that's doing the same, that's trying to uplift the frequencies on the planet, because that's what we should be doing. You feel me? But I was manifesting this stuff long time. I was manifesting like my star seeds, you know, my kids, like to be here. Like it really get that deep. Like you can manifest anything, but as an artist, as a songwriter, as a singer, you know, people that's healers, we have strong throat chakra energy. So that's how we're able to like really manifest things quick into our reality. And just anybody in general, if you raise that vibration and work on yourself, work on those chakras, you can align, you can manifest whatever it is you want to manifest. You know, you have to believe it as well. But you know, also to accept yourself, you just got to be able to know, like, you know, people gonna say shit about you regardless, you know. So it's either you gonna keep going or you gonna give up, because either way it go, bro, they gonna talk shit about you, you know. Whether you doing right or doing wrong, it's always gonna be somebody out there to try to look down on everything that you do. But you can't let that affect you along your journey, because it ain't no such thing as right as wrong. Emotions ain't real. This life ain't even real. I mean, it's like a video game, like I said. You know, it's reality. Remember that you're only a spiritual being having a human experience. You know what I'm saying? When you realize that, you will learn to accept yourself for who you are. No matter how people view you, no matter what they think about you, no matter what they say about you, you would be proud to be who you are and be able to accept yourself. And also, in order to accept yourself, start spending time alone with yourself. Start telling you, start speaking powerful affirmations to yourself. You know, you are powerful. I am powerful. I am great. You know what I'm saying? I am destined for greatness. You know, you have to start speaking that upon yourself, because you've been taught, you know, these spells and shit that they put placed upon us to speak upon ourselves. That's what's been holding us back from being our higher self, because what they've taught us is what we believed, and so we programmed our subconscious mind to believe that that's what it is. So you know what I mean? That's why it's so much shit going on now with people nowadays, where people don't like to question things, you know. Or if you're a part of the matrix, you know, you are like, when we, before us chosen ones woke up, we was all in the matrix. Now we did have a sense of urgency, like, okay, what the fuck is going on with this? You know, we knew something wasn't right. But for anybody else that's like been just still just living like bots, you know, just been just caught up in the system their whole life, don't never question shit, you know, that's like how that is. You know, it's like you only believe what you've been programmed, you know, for so long, until you reprogram your subconscious out of that shit and start, you know, manifesting your own reality. You know what I mean? It all takes time, and you have to really go within to do the work, fam. And you know, just keep believing in yourself. That's how you will be able to accept yourself fully, by loving yourself, spending that time alone, and just uplifting yourself. You feel me? Because only you can save yourself, family. I leave as I come. I shake.